ATM Incorporated. We are a consulting firm based out of New York City. A little bit of our credentials. Just recently, in the past couple months, we've been working with the Warehouse Bar on campus. We've actually consulted for their business and actually suggested they relocate to the open space on Chauncey Mall. So there's a little bit of our credentials, a little bit how we tie into the area, show a little bit of our understanding of the area and how it really works. What we're going to do today is we're going to break it up in two parts. Megan over here is going to talk about the research that we've done in the area and how we're going to address the problem, and then I'm going to cover up the solution.
Alright, good morning everybody. So I'm going to talk to you about why we chose to do what we chose, and a little bit about what Red 7 used to be and why we're doing a cafe. So let me talk about the demographics. So Red 7, we talked to the previous owner. A lot of the demographics that made up the customers were women between their late 20s and early 40s. This is mostly because it appealed to women. The style of the restaurant was red and romantic, and it appeals to women's senses. Also, the type of food that they served were low calorie and something that women want, because research shows that women have more fat than muscle than men do, and so we look for things that are low in calories. So we've decided to also take on that and creating low calorie menus. In addition to the demographics of the area is made up of mostly restaurants, small shops, and bars, which, you know, everybody has that. So we were going to do something new. We're going to do a health conscious cafe that nobody else has done before, and it's something we believe West Lafayette needs. We decided to do a cafe because our research found in our surveys that people were demanding a cafe over a health food store or just another restaurant. We decided to hold wholesome foods, drinks, and coffee, obviously, is our major point of service. The location is a prime location in West Lafayette. We're right across the street from the Amtrak, which means that a lot of people are frequenting the area. There's the Lafayette Bridge that connects West Lafayette and Lafayette, which makes it somewhat easily accessible to both Lafayette and West Lafayette for students and locals alike. There is a bus stop right across the street, which makes no excuse for anyone to not find a way to get there. There's also, it's easily accessed by car, which then brings me to my next topic of parking, which has become a problem in the area because it is mostly street parking and a few garages. There is street parking. There are 2 garages located within 2 blocks of the restaurant. One is serviced for $1 an hour from 5 to 7. We've decided that our customer satisfaction is most important to us, and we want to make our customers happy, so we are going to validate parking for those that ask. That also brings me to my last topic of how our cafe is going to be designed. It was inspired by a restaurant called Seasons 52 in Indianapolis and Indy. It's kind of a low-calorie restaurant. They have seasonal menus and fresh food. And so John is going to take on and talk to you about what our restaurant is.
Okay, so based off what she said, I'm going to present to you the solution we came up with. Welcome to your solution. Welcome to your restaurant. Welcome to the Blue Heron. Starting off with the logo that we presented, or we chose to go with, we chose to go with the Blue Heron because we're right across the street from the Black Sparrow. The Black Sparrow is going for the feel that we want to accomplish. They have a very eclectic, very comfortable setting, and they also have a very good client base. They also have a good draw of people. Now, we want to do a similar thing as use a color in a bird. So we chose to do blue, which symbolizes freshness, and also the heron, which is known for success. It's a very old, very rare bird, so it shows longevity in life and success in the business. Nothing over here. This is the kind of feel that we are going for. This is based off of a rendering off of a company called Dome Cafe, based in Seattle. This is the kind of feel we want to go for. A very warm, a very unique, kind of an antique feel, also being very eclectic with the furniture and things like that. We feel that we know that this type of atmosphere would be good for anybody in the Lafayette area. Our main target market is the Lafayette area because we know that the need and the want in the area is strong enough to generate the income that is required to sustain this business throughout the full year. So the way this business, the floor plans that we set up is there's going to be roughly half of it will be just table spaces and like walk-up bars for people to eat at, and then we'll also maintain the library that's already installed for the Red 7. Now, in doing this, we're going to maintain all the apartments that are above the Blue Heron as of now. There's no reason to go through and mess everything up with that since it's already going, since the income is already full as it is. We're going to have the library, we're going to maintain that, and we're going to have a stage in there so at nights we can have live bands come in and play for the local area. And also, this will reduce the amount of cost that we'll have up front as far as doing remodeling. As of now, we have budgeted about $150,000 roughly. We've met with several designers and a couple of construction guys. All we really have to do is paint the walls and put in some new furniture and maybe add a couple little bars and stuff like that. So that will allow us to get up quicker, have your overhead lower, and make sure you pay this off a lot quicker and make good and profit better. As far as the menu is concerned, we are striving to do as fresh and as local as possible. Living in Indiana, it's kind of a hard thing to do a couple months out of the year because we do have all 4 seasons. So during those seasons, we will not be able to get as local as we'd like. But when we went to design this menu, we actually met with a couple nutritionists and our head chef to design what is the basic outline for this. As you can see, they're very eloquent and like delectable foods, but they're also at a reasonable cost because during our research, we found out that most people in the area would like to pay anywhere from $10 to $15 for a full meal of this quality. So we normally have about 5 to 6 starters, 5 mains, and we do serve all the coffees, cappuccinos, espressos, French press coffees, and cold drinks and a couple beers. All the beers that we do serve are actually either organic or have some kind of a green facility. So that's a good selling point there. And also catering opportunities. With us being in the Purdue area, there are a lot of catering opportunities based off just clubs, off of meetings, even being downtown as far as we'll hold businesses. There's always a meeting somewhere that needs food. That's a really large part of the market that I don't believe that we can afford to miss. And also, with us offering something a little bit different, as far as being a health-conscious restaurant, we should have a larger segment of that market. And we also provide our customers with a way to find us and a way to email us. So with that being said, we know that this restaurant will be able to sustain itself based off the population here. But with the menu that we are going to offer and in the feel of the restaurant, we will be during a large population from campus, walking across the bridge, taking the buses, or just driving and using our validated parking services for the drive. So we know that this business will thrive in this area. We're very forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.